So, as the semester comes to a close, we should know everything needed to write and understand songs. What are good notes, what are bad notes, what works and what doesn't, right? No.
Yeah.
Today, I'm going to show you two songs that completely dissolve everything you've learned about music theory. You're welcome. The first song is called Nightmare by pfia. With 113 beats per minute and a nice 4/4 time signature. It's relatively simple, except it's normally written on an A-string guitar, but that's besides the point. It's just a whole bunch of extended arpeggiated intervals. But the simplified chords are B minor, B minor, G, E minor, G. When with that, you can tell that the key signature is still not really known. If you look at the sheet music, it doesn't actually show the key signature on the side. It just sharps each individual note that it wants. Gee, thanks. But on this entire page, the only note sharped is F, so you can tell that the key is
C, D.
Sure, yeah.
G.
The entirety of the song, it mainly plays F sharp, so the answer would seem pretty certain. That's G. Until the bridge. At this point, they shock you with 500 notes a second, or minute, not second. And they add in a very important note. I'm gonna play it and let's see if you guys can hear it. Did you hear it? If you didn't, it's this. The long-awaited fourth of G. C. Except this isn't C, this is C sharp, meaning that we've been fooled the entire time and that this is D or B minor instead of G. See, this is used a lot in 2010s as mainstream music to kind of fool you by throwing in the C sharp at the very end to make you think it was in one key and you're not actually switching keys. But that's nothing compared to this next song. This maniacal monstrosity of music theory, this devious little abomination has snuck her way into the homes of everything that we love. And we simply smile. This monstrosity is known as Christmas music. O Tannenbaum, or O Christmas Tree for my non-Germans, by Vince Guaraldi, has a simple enough melody in 3/4 time in the key of F or D minor. However, when I add the chords, things start to get a little weird. See, this song has some pretty interesting chords. It starts off with F, G minor, A minor, F sharp diminished in the key of F. That doesn't work. But see, there's this thing called secondary harmony, where you take your melody note, in this case A, find what is the fifth of, D, find its major third, F sharp, then take the closest chord to F sharp in the key of F, which is F, and then you change F sharp for the root F, and you get F sharp diminished, but it still sounds okay because it relates back as the minor third of A. If you don't understand it, don't worry, I don't either, it's jazz. Then it does a couple of more chords, D minor, E diminished, F, and B flat minor. Except B flat is the major, because the fourth. So how this works is something called chromatic motion, where you take the major fourth, make it minor, and it makes a nice moody transition to the root, F. You hear it a lot in mainstream music as just a way to sound kind of emo. Anyway. Then after that, it plays the chords again, but changes a couple. Again, it's F, G minor, and A minor, and then E flat. E flat is nowhere in the key of F. But what they do is some maniacs decide to take the E diminished, the seventh diminished, and flatten the root to get a nice major sounding chord. Because if you have a minor third and a perfect fifth, and then move the root down, you get a perfect fifth and a major third. Yay! Then the rest of the chords are practically the same. A wise man once said, you don't hit a wrong note, you just lack confidence. And jazz has truly taken that to heart. Music theory is a bunch of rules and people always try to break them. So whether you're trying to play something jazzy or you're trying to play something creepy and mysterious, whatever notes you hit, whatever wrong notes you hit, do with confidence. Thank you.